In today's class, we will do some voice changes from Ryan Martin question bank. This discussion will help the students to improve their skill in English grammar and in all the examinations, including the examinations of Madhyamik and Higher Secondary of West Bengal Board. Now, look at this question. The woman gave the girl detailed instructions. We have to make the voice change of this sentence. Here, the subject is the woman, the main verb is gave. If we question whom did the woman give the detailed instruction? The girl. So the girl is the object here. This is the indirect object because if we question with whom, we get the indirect object. And detailed instruction. If we question with what was given by the woman? Detailed instructions. Detailed instructions. So, detailed instruction, this is the direct object. The girl is the indirect object and detailed instructions, this is the direct object here. Now look at the voice change. We can use here retained object. Retained object means in the grammar, in the voice change, if we keep an object the same at the same position, then it can be told the retained object. Now look at this answer. The girl was given detailed instruction by the woman. Actually, here we have shifted this object, the girl, here at the beginning of the sentence. The girl was given. Was is the auxiliary verb which we have to use in voice change. Given is the past participle form of the main verb give. The girl was given detailed instruction. We have kept this detailed instruction, this subject in the same position. So here detailed instruction can be told the retained object. Then we have written by the woman. We have used by, and this subject, the woman, has come here by the woman. So the girl was given detailed instructions by the woman. This is the first option. Now this is the second option, second answer. Detailed instructions were given the girl by the woman. Here we have shifted this object, detailed instruction, in the beginning of the sentence. Detailed instructions. Where we have used where. Where is the auxiliary verb? We have used here where because detailed instructions, actually instructions, this is the plural form. So we have used here where. Then we have written the past participle form of the verb, main verb given. The past participle of this verb gave the girl. To whom the woman gave the instruction? To the girl. So we have kept the same object here. This girl, we have kept this object in the same position. So here the girl is the retained object. And then we have written by the woman. Detailed instructions were given the girl by the woman. It would take me some time to discover something about her looks. The meaning of this is that I will take some time to discover something about her looks. Here, her means the girl passenger. In the story, the eyes have it. এটার বাংলা মানে হচ্ছে আমার কিছুটা সময় লাগবে তার চেহারাকে জানতে বা তার লুক সম্পর্কে বা চেহারা সম্পর্কে জানতে. Now look at the sentence. It would take me some time to discover something. Normally after the to, the infinitive to, this part will not be changed and this part will remain unchanged in the passive voice. So we have to work only in this part. It would take me some time. Actually we can assume this sometime, this phrase, as an object. So here we have to shift this phrase in the beginning of the sentence. Me will not be shifted. Me will be kept in this part. Now see the passive voice. This is the answer of the active voice. We have shifted this part sometime in the beginning of the sentence. So we have written sometime would be. We know after would or could we normally use a be verb. So we have written here be. Sometime would be taken. Taken is the past participle form of the main verb. Take, this verb take. Then we have written by me. This me is kept here by me. So some time would be taken by me to discover something about her looks. This part, to discover something about her looks, remains here as it is. We have worked only in this part. We have changed only this part. Normally টু মানে ইনফিনিটিভ এই টু এর পরে যে পার্টটা থাকে ভার্বের ভয়েস চেঞ্জে আমরা সেগুলোর কোনো চেঞ্জ করি না, তার আগের পার্টটাকে আমরা চেঞ্জ করি, তাই এভাবে এটা লেখা হলো sometime would be taken by me to discover something about her looks. Now look at this sentence. My aunt is meeting me here. This is in the present continuous tense and this is an active voice. We have to make it passive. My aunt, this is the subject here. Is the helping or auxiliary verb here. Meeting, this is the main verb here. Me, this is the object here. And here is the adverb in the sentence. Now look at the passive voice. This is the answer of this question. Here, me, this object has been shifted in the beginning of the sentence. I, the subjective form of me is I, so we have written here I. After that, we have used here a helping verb, am. Then we have written being. We know that if a sentence in an active voice is in any continuous tense, either be it in the present continuous tense or past continuous tense, then we have to use a being, this being, being in the passive voice. So we have written here being. Mate, met. This mate is the past participle form of the main verb meeting. So we have written here met. Here, this is the adverb. We have written here the adverb. By whom? By my aunt. This phrase, my aunt, has been placed in the last position of the sentence, passive voice. So the entire sentence is I am being met here by my aunt. Or you can write I am being met by my aunt here. You can place this adverb here at the last of the sentence. She would forget our brief encounter. In this sentence, she is the subject. Would forget. This forget is the main verb in the sentence. What she will forget? Our brief encounter. So this part of the sentence, our brief encounter, this is the object here. We know that if we have to change an active voice into a passive, then we have to find out the object first. So this is the object here. Now see the voice change. This is the voice change here. Our brief encounter, this object, our brief encounter, has come in the beginning of the sentence. Our brief encounter, would is placed as it is, and we have used a be verb here, be, because we know if there is a could or would in the active voice, then we have to use a be verb. So we have written here be. Forgotten, this word is the past participle form of the main verb forget, so we have written here forgotten. By her, this her is the objective form of she, this she, so we have written here her. So the entire sentence is our brief encounter would be forgotten by her. কথাটার বাংলা অর্থ হলো আমাদের দুজনের যে সংক্ষেপ আলাপ সেটা খুব তাড়াতাড়ি সে ভুলে যাবে। Do you see any animals? This is an interrogative sentence. Here, you is the subject, see is the main verb, do is the auxiliary verb here. Any animals, this is the object here. এখানে একজন কাউকে জিজ্ঞেস করছে, মানে লেখক তার গার্ল প্যাসেঞ্জারকে জিজ্ঞেস করেছিলেন দ্য আইজ অফ ইট গল্পে, যে আপনি কি কোনো প্রাণী দেখতে পাচ্ছেন ট্রেনের বাইরে? Now look at the passive form of this sentence. I suggest you to follow this rule. At first, we will place the helping verb or the auxiliary verb. Then we have to write the object in the interrogative sentence. Then we have to use the past participle form of the main verb. Then we shall write a by and then the subject in the interrogative active voice. Now see the answer. This is the passive voice. Helping verb or auxiliary verb we have to write in the beginning of the sentence. See, we have written here are. Are is the helping or auxiliary verb. We have used here are because the object is the plural animals. See any animals. This is the plural form. So we have used here are. Then the object as per rule. So we have placed here the object any animals because this is the object in the sentence. So we have written here any animals. This is the object. We have placed it here. Then the past participle form of the main verb. Here the main verb is see. So the past participle form of see is seen. We have written here seen. Then we have to use a by as per rule. We have written here by. And finally the subject, here the subject is you. This is the subject, so we have placed it you. The objective form of the subject you is you, same, so we have placed it or we have written it here you. Note one thing, if there is any wh word like who, which, etc. in the active voice, then we have to write that wh word in the beginning of the sentence in the passive voice. But if there is no wh word, then we have to use a helping verb or auxiliary verb in the beginning of the passive voice. So here in this sentence there is no wh word, so we have used here the auxiliary verb or helping verb are, and it is written thus in the passive voice, are any animals seen by you? So students, I think these examples have been very helpful to you to understand the transformation from the active to passive voice. If you like this video, then give a like and share this video to your friends and relatives. We request you to comment and write your topics for videos. Thank you all, and we are coming with our next video.